It is now time to see what match type the NXW Internet Champion Sam Breaker will defend his title in. And all we know is that it's going to be a fatal 4-way match, but let's see what match type it is specifically. And the results are in. And it is a fatal 4-way TLC match for the NXW Internet Championship. And it seems that Sunbreaker has got yet another tough challenge ahead of him. Let's introduce the competitors for this hopefully great match. And here comes the first competitor, the man who came so close to winning the NXW World Championship at our last pay-per-view, Best in the World, but was unsuccessful. Now he finds himself a chance to win the NXW Internet Championship. So the mission here for Tom Heather is to redeem himself after losing a devastating match with Tom Doyle. He certainly seems confident despite that devastating loss, and I can't really fault him for that. But this is a highly dangerous matchup as well, so there might be a high chance of injury, and that has been the case for one of our competitors here in NXW, Wavy Ray, who has suffered a neck injury, and we will try and get more details on that injury as soon as we can. And here comes the second competitor, the man who nearly came close to winning the championship, but unfortunately for him got knocked out by Sunbreaker in a 5-star epic that was the last man standing match. Bad news Bullet, and he's got a little bit of an attitude since last time. Seems to have turned his back on the fans. Claims that they were responsible for his loss, for not giving him enough support. So now he's on his own here, going the lone wolf way. Will that new attitude bring him NXW Gold? Who knows? And don't forget, folks, that he is the founder of XVCW, and I'm probably guessing he's still in a bad mood after he was betrayed by one of his own team members during that 6-man tag team match at NXW Strong Style. And not to mention, he's been spitting accusations as of late towards NXW, so if I was him, I would be careful of what he would be saying. His verbal onslaught included one Jeremy Clarkson, but we'll get to that later. Meanwhile, now this is an interesting development. If you recall NXW Strong Style, there was a steel cage match between Chaos and this man Blade Mercer. And what happened was that Chaos did win that match and earn the right to compete in this match. However, during a board meeting with the NXW board of directors, Chaos busted in the door and started making demands for an NXW World Championship shot, to which the board of directors refused. And when they told him to get out of the office, he tried to attack one of the members and was immediately taken out of the office and arrested. And then soon after that, he was fired from NXW. Not to mention, the decision of that steel cage match was reversed, and Blade Mercer was given the victory and the #1 contendership for the NXW Internet Championship. And there you see, probably a guy who got lucky, really, but he's got to make the most of this opportunity right here and right now. and he certainly carries the power advantage. And I wouldn't be too surprised if Chaos was watching this and breaking every furniture in his house. And here comes the NXW Internet Champion, Sam Breaker, who I need to remind everyone here again that just like Tom Dull is undefeated so far this season of NXW. Defeated Chaos to become the first ever NXW Internet Champion, then defended that title in a triple threat match between Chaos and Majestic in a TLC match, then defeated Bad News Bullet in a last man standing match at Best in the World to retain that title, and now he finds himself in a fatal 4-way match, TLC I might add, defending that very title. Will he be able to walk out again as the NXW Internet Champion? And remember folks, thanks to him getting the pinfall in that 6-man tag team match at Strong Style, the NXW Board of Directors have named him the new #1 contender for the NXW World Championship. So he will get to face either Doyle or Ron Buster in the next pay-per-view. Whether that will happen this year or in 2017 remains to be seen. But there is a possibility of a double title match here, ladies and gentlemen. So you gotta believe that Sam Breaker is looking to retain the championship at all costs. But he's dealing with 3 other competitors who will be doing the same and pulling all the stops here. As Heather goes for the ladder. And the rules are simple folks, just climb the ladder and try to retrieve the belt. But obviously since it's a fatal 4-way match, it's not going to be easy. And as I was saying before, Chaos might be breaking every piece of furniture in his house, if he ever lives in a house, I'm not too sure. And my broadcaster partner, Demonic Burger, might have something to say about this whole Blade Mercer Chaos situation, although in our podcast he did say that Chaos was in the wrong, but at the same time he said that Chaos deserved a little bit better. However, I disagree. And it seems now that Blade Mercer has a ladder, but Bad News takes it. Now Blade. Oh! Nice shot there from the ladder. Remember, there is no champion's advantage here in a match type like this. And remember, it was you, the fans, that picked this match. It was quite a close call. Could have been a Hell in a Cell match. Could have been a Falls Count Anywhere match. But you, the fans, have selected a TLC match to decide the fate of the NXW Internet Championship. And it'll be interesting to see who will be next to step up to the plate when it comes to #1 contender for the NXW Championship, depending on who wins here in this matchup. And Sam Baker now doing a rise move and well, I was going to say doing a rise move and taking a break on the outside, but he's left himself open to the attack of Blade Mercer. And Blade has an opportunity to do some serious damage to Breaker by putting him through the table, but instead gets sent into the ring post. Meanwhile, Heather takes on Bad News Bullet. It'll be interesting to see what will happen here. Right now it seems Tom, Heather and Bad News Bullet are in the right place to go after the belt, whilst Mercer and Breaker are fighting on the outside. Oh, wait a minute though. Close to the table. Oh! Didn't quite put him through the table, but enough to do some damage. Blade realizing that he cannot afford to stay on the outside for much longer. He needs to get back in the ring, but is met with by Bad News Bullet. Oh, and he gets put for the table by Bad News Bullet, and that could be the end. But as soon as I say that, Blade Mercer, it looked like that being put for the table rejuvenated him in some way or another. Oh, do some serious damage on the legs of Heather there. And here we go. Ooh. Reversed by Heather. And then you see the technical skills coming into play here. As Bullet is now taking on Sam Baker. It seems that Sam Baker is taking quite a beating here as Heather delivers a GTS to Mercer, who is a former CAW World Champion. And speaking of CAW, there have been rumours flying around that that promotion could be making its return in the near future. And I have a feeling that I will be addressing those rumours at the press conference, like I mentioned earlier before. So stay tuned for that. However, now the only one standing in the ring with the ladder, although as soon as I say that, Blade Mercer is back up, and it seems like the perfect time for Heather to place the ladder in the middle of the ring and try and grab that Internet Championship. But as soon as I say that, oh, Mercer with a devastating spine buster. Thank goodness he didn't get put on the ladder there, but he gets sent to the table. Luckily for Heather, it wasn't set up. Meanwhile, Mercer, only one left in the ring. He's climbing the ladder. Could we have a new Internet Champion right here, right now? Heather realizes the danger, so is Baker. Who's going to reach? Oh! And Heather cuts off Mercer, and Sam Baker breathes a sigh of relief there, as he was this close to losing his championship. Mercer again going up the ladder, desperate to win. He's got a hold of it, but gets cut off by Heather once again. Meanwhile, Heather taking the fight to Mercer. Oh, wait a minute. Heather going to the ladder now. Oh, he's close. He's got the belt. Oh, but it's back and forth between Mercer and Heather when it comes to grabbing the belt. Sam Baker's got to do something, but he gets thrown out of the ring here, and that's pretty much the main tactic of matches like these. Meanwhile, Heather going up the ladder once again. He's got hold of the title. Can Bullet stop him? Yes, he can, but only just. You have to believe that Heather was just one tug away from winning the NXW Internet Championship. And he's going up again. Oh! Spine buster to the outside. Can Heather do it? Yes, he can! Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Baker has lost the NXW Internet Championship, and the new champion has been crowned in Tom Heather. Oh my God! I have to say that is a huge surprise. And there he is, folks, your new NXW Internet Champion, Tom Heather. And a big congratulations to Heather. And hang on a minute, I'm getting word from my earpiece. Hang on. Okay. Alright, so you want me to do that? Are you sure? Okay. Right, gotcha. Well, like I said before, there's your new NXW champion. And you'll have to excuse me here, ladies and gentlemen. I got some business to take care of. But there's your new champion right there, folks. Sam Breaker has finally lost the NXW Internet Championship. Bear me 1 second.